So we're Souley Vegan with TJ. TJ is a poet, an artist, an entrepreneur, a visionary, a published author, community leader, lest we not forget. But man, it's such a blessing to have you and be here with you and just to get some knowledge and wisdom about you and what you're about and what you're doing. So thank you. For those who don't know, a quick introduction about who you are and what you stand for.
So I'm TJ Sykes, born and raised Richmond, California. I really stand for justice all around. I hope for a lot of gun violence to decrease in my community any way that I can help. I like to talk about a lot of social justice issues in my poetry. And most of these issues, most of them come from my lived experience. So I try to talk from my lived experience, unless it's like a piece where I'm getting paid to create or to perform at an event or something. So other than that, I'll be speaking from my lived experience.
Right. That's powerful. So you're very involved in the community, what you're doing in the community. I think we can definitely expand on that. You work for a great organization called Rise, which is based in Richmond. And can you talk a little bit about the work you do there?
So the work that I do at Rise is specifically working with young people who are systems impacted. And so it's like young people that's getting out of juvenile hall, getting out of the ranch, and they need support with connecting back to the community and getting the resources that's available to them.
Right.
And so that looks like me doing case management with them, coming up with goals for careers or school, and connecting them with the right people that can support them better than me with that aspect. Right. As well as facilitating young men's groups on Thursdays, and just creating different spaces for the young people to engage in, to learn, to have a good time.
Right. And that's wonderful, and we want to congratulate you that because you're investing a lot of your energy and time and resources into that sometimes, it doesn't really get reciprocated in the way of applauses, or, it's really stuff that goes behind, that goes unnoticed almost. But the reciprocation comes from these young students and this youth that you're working with when they pay it forward and they actually do something progressive in their community, right? So beyond that, I think that you're also scaling and impacting more people through all the work you're doing on media as well, right? You're doing a lot of work on social media. You're building your brand out. You're not just somebody who stands for, you are somebody who stands for justice, but then also you wear other hats. You're also an artist. You're also a poet. You're also a comedian, right? So you're reaching a mass audience with through different avenues. Which one are you focusing on now? Which one is the one that you're really going all in on right now? Which one are you really?
For the last 2 years, I've been really focusing on my poetry. So I've just been in poetry mode, going to open mics, going to writing workshops. Some of the writing workshops, the main writing workshop that I attend is Root Slam out in Oakland. It's a dope writing workshop. I highly recommend it to anybody who's interested in writing. So I intentionally planned on going there for a year straight, and so last year I went there for a year straight and got started on different poems for a year straight.
Got you. And what are you working on now? What are the projects that you're working on now? So you're wearing a So Richmond T-shirt. Yeah. That's an organization out of Richmond. Right. We're seeing you collaborate with a lot of different other creatives in Richmond. Is there something bubbling? Is something going on?
Right now I'm really just creating content on Instagram, and so that looks like different quotes to keep people inspired, engaged, keep them coming to my page, because I think it's really important for me to share my story because I want people to be able to see my story and be able to share their own stories.
Right.
And create their own quotes that's based on their lives and inspire other people. So that's been one of the main things, creating the quotes, creating skits, comic relief through the skits, especially in this time that we're in. It's like, it's similar to the Great Depression, I feel like, where it's like a lot of like sadness, a lot of depression going on, a lot of hopelessness. And so I want to be able to create hopefulness in a place of hopelessness.
Yes.
That's
so we're at Souley Vegan. Does that mean you're vegan?
Yeah.
How'd you even get to be vegan?
First, just started learning a lot of information about like healthy food options and what's the best meat. Came to the conclusion that for me, my personal preference is no meat is the best meat. It's really hard to find what some people would say is good quality meat, whatever that means. And I actually feel like when I eat meat, the spirit of the animal is like in you. It's kind of like trying to come out of you.
So you mean not your? These are not your words, but people who eat chicken, some chicken about them.
Yeah, something like that. For real. And so I think it's the root cause of a lot of these illnesses and diseases that we have. And some may think differently, and that's their opinion. And so that's what I wanted to do is see how my body reacted to not eating meat, and it's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah.
The first thing that I did was cut off pork because I knew that was one of the filthiest animals. Then next I cut off beef, and then chicken, and then fish and shrimp.
And I see that everywhere you go, you're always walking around with water. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, this that water, this that H2O.
Hey.
This is actually Kangen water, and I got it from somebody that's selling in Oakland. They have a machine, and basically what the machine does is it purifies the water and it makes it to whichever pH balance you want it to be. Whether it might be 2.0 or 9.5. 9.5 is the best for drinking. And so this is what I drink. And I try to keep some. I see, even before I drank Kangen water, I noticed that when I drink bottled water, it tastes different from when you buy it and then let it sit and you drink it later. And I felt like it was chemicals being like, entering my water. And so later on I found out that was a fact from the heat or sitting in a room, the bottle starts to deteriorate into your water, and so you're drinking plastic basically. And so that's my experience, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, downplay anybody.
I love the fact that you've done your research, you've done the experiment, and then now you're talking about the results. And I mean, you look amazing, boy. You glowing out here. No makeup, no stylist.
I can't even guess my age. You know what I'm saying? People think I'm still in high school.
Hey,
I'm not. For real.
Facts. But that's a wonderful thing, to have your youth and to have your health. So, talk a little bit about that discipline, about you having that discipline to watching what enters your body, but not only what you eat, but also what you see and what you hear, right?
Oh yeah. I think it's very important that not only we eat positive, we think positive, we see positive, and we create positive things, because everything we think, we manifest. And so if we think in negative thoughts, we're going to manifest a negative future. And that's just how I feel about the situation. And so, yeah. And so, like, when I think of like watching films, when I think about reading books, when I think about watching music videos and things like that, I think about watching positive images, reading about things that will motivate me or inspire me to create something that's going to inspire somebody else. And things when thinking about putting different images in your head and listening to different music, things like that, because when you think about negativity, it sits on your subconsciousness and it shows up in the future, it shows up in your dreams, you have nightmares, things like that. And so I try to stay humble, first of all, and just try my best to keep positive imagery, positive energy, positive people around me.
And you represent that to a lot of people on your social media. For people who don't follow you on Instagram, where can they find you?
_TJ Sykes.
When you follow TJ, you will notice that TJ is always posting about inspiration, great quotes, but there's also a book that you're always reading, right?
Yeah.
Is that like can you talk about? Is that the secret book that?
No. It ain't no secret. I want everybody to get the book.
Okay.
It's 2 books actually, and both of these books are daily affirmation books, and so there's 365 pages, one a day, and it's by Ayana Van Zandt. The one is Acts of Faith, and the other one is Until Today.
Oh man, yeah. So, man, it was an event we was doing called Suffering in Silence. My girl Elanika was doing, man, that we was doing some leadership, and we was doing an event called Suffering in Silence. We had put it on social media a little bit, and it was her vision, because she say so many Black women suffer in silence, and we don't talk about mental health and stuff. So me and her really been passionate about talking about trauma of our communities and talking about mental health and talking about how we can have all of these major plans, but if we don't talk about the foundation of why we broken and stuff, like we can't never maintain even the stuff, we can't sustain the momentum we have. So she did this thing called Suffering in Silence. I helped her put it together. We put it together. It was a dope thing. And this young amazing man came walking through the door like, I'm here, and kind of got to chopping it up and, telling us and gave us a word and blessed us. And I'm like, man, oh no, we gotta tie you in. Like that's one of them appointed moments when somebody come into your life and it's like, that person is a sign to something I'm gonna do forward, you know what I'm saying? And then once I've been just watching it grow and just watching it, I'm like, okay. Because I'm super big on like, timing is everything. Everything happens in the due time. And you can try to squeeze something together when it don't supposed to go together and it won't work. But if you let that thing happen organically, man, that thing will mesh together and work. So like even right now, how we here, I'm walking out the door and they riding by on the bikes.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just another sign, like, okay, I take that as like a sign, okay, now is the time for y'all to really reconnect.
Right.
And then met this amazing band, like already feeling like we're gonna do some amazing work. So, man, it's all about community, man. We gotta build, and ain't nobody coming. It's gonna be us that's gonna change our communities, y'all.
And just show your shirt real quick, man. What
No
that
doubt.
say?
No
I never
doubt.
lose. I either win or I learn.
That's Nelson Mandela, man. I live by that, man. I wish our community could get this. Like I teach my kids this. Like it's never ever. It's always a lesson. But perspective is everything, man. Perspective is everything. And trust me, I wasn't like this all my life. I had to self-educate. I don't have no education from school. I had to self-educate. I took my same energy I was using out there in the streets and I flipped it over and started using it because it's transferable. And now we out here in a whole nother way. So
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
I got all my people. All my
Getting
people.
love everywhere.
Sure, something of it. It's called Pico, California. And so through Pico, California, they had the event Suffering in Silence, and it was in Berkeley. And so I was talking to one dude, I think his name was Tony, and I was just like, he was like, how you doing? And I was like, good. And I was trying to find something to eat. And he was like, how you find out about the event? And I was just like, I seen it on Instagram. He was like, you came from just off a flyer on Instagram? I said, yeah. He's like, oh man. He's like, hold on, let me see. started calling everybody over there. Like, Jabari, come here. Wayne, come here. L, come here. And he was like, see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all got to be on that social media. This brother came just off a post. So from that, we was chopping it up, having a conversation. And then I asked him, I said, I would like to perform here if possible. And that's how we're going to close it out. We're going to be the last performance.
So you created that opportunity?
On the spot.
On the spot. You weren't invited, you showed up, you found information on Instagram, and you ended up performing, closing out the event.
And it's on YouTube. TJ Sykes.
What up, TJ? No hands? So we just stopped over here in Oakland. We were riding bikes. Now we're with his fam, chilling. Hammock, ice cream. It's all love, TJ. All right, man.
Yeah, that competition shit is like, it's be all about theatrics.
I would take breaks, but I'd rather move forward. I done been chewed up, spit out, kicked out, let down, but I'm still a motherfucking soldier. So fuck what you told me if you show me different. Fuck what you showed me if you came up missing. I know that actions speak louder than